Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Truth. Where today we're gonna go over college football from this week or from last week, and going over the games for this week. Going into it, we had Western Kentucky pull out a close one in overtime against Old Dominion. A little bit of a shocker, Kentucky's quarterback did really well this game. A little bit of a shocker, but nothing too crazy. UTSA versus Marshall. Slow start for UTSA, but dominant the rest of the way. A complete sweep. I did not predict this. A complete sweep by South Florida. I thought Syracuse was going to barely squeak one out with a 3-point win, and they just get mollywopped. I mean, all phases of the ball. Good stuff to South Florida. Georgia Tech versus USC. Georgia Tech, slow start, kind of like UTSA, but complete sweep at the end, the last three quarters. For Saturday, we had Troy versus Duke. I thought this game was going to be a lot more competitive, in my personal opinion, but Duke pulls out a close win. I thought Duke was going to run away with it. They don't, but hey, it is what it is. It's football. Northern Illinois. First half they were doing well, and then the second half they just got shut down. But their defense did just enough, so they win. James Madison. I thought James Madison was going to do a lot better to Air Force. The Air Force just ran the ball all over them that game. Now, with credit, James Madison didn't have a head coach, but at the end of the day, they could not stop the Air Force run game. Air Force 31, James Madison 21. Florida State with a dominant win over Utah State. This score looks 22 like it was a little bit competitive, but Florida State scored 21 in the first and never looked back. I mean, just outclassed them. Another one where another team got outclassed. South Alabama killed Eastern Michigan 59-10. I mean, there's nothing else to be said here. Kind of a sleeper game. A little bit of a low scoring game. Northwestern versus Utah. Northwestern pulls out a close one against Utah, 14-7. I'm sorry. Coastal Carolina beats San Jose State, 24-14. That first half was kind of slow for both teams, but then Coastal Carolina picked it up in the second half, and then San Jose State scores 2 late touchdowns. Now, for this week, Tuesday, we have Bowling Green versus Minnesota. And, I like Bowling Green in this matchup. However, I like Minnesota in this matchup. However, I don't know how good this Bowling Green team actually is. But, give me Minnesota, give me Bowling Green. I'm changing it up. Give me Bowling Green. They're going to run through Minnesota. Probably terribly wrong about that, but oh well. Texas State versus Rice. Give me Texas State. I'll take the over, actually, on Texas State. Over 3.5. Kansas versus UNLV. Give me Kansas. 13-point favorites. Easy. Virginia Tech versus Tulane. Oh, Tulane. Virginia Tech's favored? I like Tulane in this matchup. I really do. I think Tulane's better. In my personal opinion, Tulane is better. Tulane is a good football program. North Carolina versus West Virginia. This is going to be a good game. It depends. If Drake May plays, give me North Carolina. If not, give me West Virginia. Louisville versus USC. Same thing. USC is a really good team. But if Caleb Williams isn't playing, give me Louisville. That's my honest opinion. Texas A&M versus Oklahoma State. Give me Texas A&M. I like Texas A&M. They're an SEC school. I think a lot of these SEC schools are going to shock some teams, but I won't be surprised if Oklahoma State won this game at the same time. They do have, I believe Gordon's playing, if I'm not wrong. Gordon's amazing running back for Oklahoma State. I mean, he is just dominant this season. SMU versus Boston College. Give me SMU. Rutgers versus Miami. This is going to be a close game for the Thursday games. Give me Rutgers. Miami has been disappointing. They've had strides and they've taken steps up. I was like, dang, that's a good win for them. And then they've also had games like Rutgers where they just don't do well. I feel like that's gonna be one of those games at 1:15. Nice game to tune into. NC State versus Kansas State. Give me Kansas State to sneak out a close one. 3-point. I think they'll probably win by a field goal. The Pop-Tart Bowl. Gosh, I want to eat that. I bet that mascot tastes so delicious. If y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure the mascot's edible. Arizona versus Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma. Arizona favored. Whew, hot takes. Now, give me Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma in this matchup. I know Oklahoma doesn't have their starting quarterback, but their team was going to be in the SEC next year. They got to dominate. Give me Oklahoma. Clemson versus Kentucky. Give me Clemson. Kentucky could sneak out a close one. Clemson, similar to Clemson, similar to Miami. They've had those games where it's getting like, but give me Clemson because they've been great down the stretch. And they'll probably continue that. Oregon State versus Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame. If Sam Hartman plays. If Sam Hartman is playing, give me Notre Dame. If not, it's going to get a little interesting, but I think he's playing, if I'm not wrong. Give me Notre Dame. I'll take by 7. I'll take by a touchdown. Notre Dame, Sam Hartman's been able to control the football, not really put Notre Dame in trouble too much. Memphis versus Iowa State. Man. Give me Memphis. Give me Memphis in this situation. It's just a gut feeling. They're playing in Memphis, so it's at home, really. So yeah, give me Memphis. Missouri versus Ohio State. I don't know. I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't know if he's playing in this game or not. But Ohio State did lose their quarterback. Give me Missouri for the upset. Mix it up a little bit. Give me Missouri. Give me Missouri to upset Ohio State. And then for Saturday, give me Ole Miss to upset Penn State. I'm more confident on this one. Give me Ole Miss to upset Penn State. Auburn versus Maryland. Give me Auburn. Auburn should win this game. Auburn's a 500 team. But like Auburn's always been able to do, like the tradition, they love to run the football. I think they'll have a lot of success in this game. Florida State versus Georgia. Give me Georgia. Easy. 15-point. I like that. And then Toledo versus Wyoming. Give me Wyoming. Wyoming has been one of those teams who have a lot of wins. They were able to keep up with Texas until the fourth quarter. Give me Wyoming. But Toledo could pull off the upset. They are 11-2. I don't think so. I think Wyoming's a better football team. That's my predictions and my reaction to the college football bowl week, or this part of the college football bowl week. Got some key matchups, but needless to say, thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think is different about each team. Tell me what you think, this game's probably going to go the other way or not. Let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.